personal experience I had is I was a young soldier coming up. Me and my wife lost a baby. Well, when you lose a baby, there's, of course, financial obligations that are tied to that. You have to make burial arrangements. Well, my command sent me over to AER. They sat me down with the counselor, and the counselor said, here's a check. Go take care of what you need to take care of, and don't worry about paying it back. It's a grant to you, and we are so sorry for your loss. I share my story with my soldiers. Hey, this is what AER did for me when I was a young soldier.
The purpose of Army Emergency Relief is to provide financial assistance to soldiers and families. Since 2008, we have provided $80 million a year. Since 9/11, we have provided almost $600 million.
One of the biggest stressors in life is finances, is money. And that's where AER can provide that assistance. They can take away that financial worry from soldiers. I've never had one soldier come back disapproved.
I was recently separated. I had 4 children to support, and my Army Emergency Relief counselor advised that I should apply for the loan to get assistance to pay the bills that I needed, housing allowance, child care, and the other bills in order to keep myself on track. Then it came time where I needed AER, and I had to do research, and I thank God for the people that were there to provide the assistance to let me know and educate me that AER is available to reserve soldiers who are Title 10 over 30 days. So I spoke to my commander. We went over and spoke with a financial counselor, and she is also the Army Emergency Relief representative. And at the end of the day, I was able to get the money that I needed to pay the bills that I needed to help with child care and my housing allowance, and to get everything caught up.
Army Emergency Relief is truly a commander's program. From company commanders and first sergeants all the way through the garrison commanders and garrison command sergeants major, they are all dedicated to ensuring that soldiers' financial needs are met.
There's something good about engaged leaders that take the time to make soldiers aware of the program, like AER. And knowing that you can go to someone you can trust is huge. You can't put a premium on being able to go somewhere and be well cared for, understood, and actually helped.
I was in Germany, newly married, got orders to come to Fort Bragg. When I finally got here, she had to stay in Germany, so I came by myself, ended up getting an apartment, taking care of everything by myself, you know, the deposits, your utilities, everything. I was putting that on my back, making all the payments. Things got a little tough, so I talked to my squad leader. We went down to AER, me and my squad leader, talked with a gentleman here at AER. We talked about how am I spending money, like how am my rent, my car, my utilities, how am I doing that? Am I saving money? Kind of gave me some mentorship while I was there. And then she said $1,000 was good. I said, yes, sir. Signed the check, and I was good to go.
When I first joined the Guard, I never heard of AER. It was another one of those many acronyms I never heard of. So I ran into some financial difficulties. Car broke down, had some house payments I needed to make, and one thing just led into another, and it snowballed, and couldn't get back and forth to work. I spoke to my sergeant. He suggested AER. I didn't think I was even eligible because I was a guardsman, but after I spoke to the AER representative, she told me that I was on orders for over 30 days and I was a Title 10, so I had no problem. But after I sat down with the AER rep, I was in and out of there in 15 minutes with a check in hand.
It's a toolkit for commanders, and it helps soldiers who are struggling. They have a mission, and it keeps their mind on the mission. It makes sure that they know that, hey, my family is taken care of. I can go to work today and concentrate on what's in front of me. Taking care of your families can spread in many different directions, and that's where I think AER probably gets it the best. And you know, we always bring up, like, hey, if you need help for your family, there is no shame in asking for help. Raise your hand if you need help for your family. Nobody in this Army who's a leader will turn away from you.
Army Emergency Relief has helped our soldiers and families since 1942. The assistance provided by AER truly enables soldiers to better focus on their mission. Because they know if there's an emergency, AER will be there to help. Throughout my Army career, I've had dozens of soldiers turn to AER for help. Without fail, if the need was there, AER gave them the help they needed.
When I was active duty, I had a steady paycheck. I really didn't need AER. But once I'd retired, obviously, you lose that paycheck. Unless you can secure a real high-paying job on the outside, you're not doing as well. And push come to shove, and had a family emergency, dwindled on on my money, and I found myself needing AER. And I remembered from preaching to my soldiers years and years ago, go check out AER, they'll help you out. So I went up there. It was very expedient, very professional. AER took care of me, and I was treated just as if I was still a green suiter. So it all worked out. It was great service.
Both my parents were in the Army. I'm studying psychology, and I want to become a psychologist.
She will be the first one, in our family that will graduate from college.
AER has kind of helped to make that happen. When I got the letter in the mail that I'd gotten the scholarship, I was very excited for one, and then I saw the amount of money that it was, and it just blew my mind. I was like, wow. It's nice to know that people actually take interest in what I'm trying to do with my life and care enough to finance it for me when I can't. It's an awesome feeling.
AER has been a blessing. Because of the AER scholarship, she was able to start her college education. To see it start and to see it finish. AER, it made the journey possible.